Hi, how you doing? Neem oil. Now, is it a gardener's secret weapon? Well, I'm not so sure. So take a look at this video because it's going to show you the benefits of using it, because it is a great thing to have as an organic grower. How to prepare a spray for you to use in your gardens or growing spaces. And it will talk about whether or not it is actually the best thing to have to control pests. So have a look at the video, because it's worth learning a few bits and pieces about this stuff, because I never knew about it until I really got into some research. And it is a great thing to have, as I've already said. But there's some pitfalls, and we need to understand what they are before we can use it effectively. It's not the only thing that's available to us, but now is the time to be thinking about it. So let's take a look. Neem oil is a gardener's best friend. It comes from the neem tree. This amazing tree is native to India. People call it the village pharmacy. Why? Because almost every part of the tree has medicinal or practical uses. We get neem oil from the seeds of the tree. These seeds hold a powerful secret. They contain a compound called azadirachtin. This natural chemical is the key to neem oil's incredible benefits for plants. Neem oil is a natural pesticide. It is also a fungicide. This makes it a great alternative to harsh chemicals. In a world facing environmental challenges, neem oil offers a sustainable solution for healthy gardens. So let's unlock the power of neem and see the difference it can make. Neem oil has a rich history. For over 4,000 years, people in India have used it. They used it for health, they used it in their homes, and yes, they used it for their plants. Farmers noticed something interesting. Insects seemed to avoid neem trees. They started using neem leaves. They would crush them and add them to stored grains. This kept pests away from their food. This traditional knowledge has been passed down through generations. Today, science is proving what these ancient cultures already knew. Neem oil works. Extracting neem oil is a careful process. It starts with the neem tree's fruit. These fruits look like small olives. Inside the fruit is the seed. This is where the magic happens. The seeds are dried and then cold pressed. This gentle process extracts the purest form of neem oil. Why is purity important? Impurities can reduce neem oil's effectiveness. Always look for cold pressed, 100% pure neem oil. That guarantees effective results. Azadirachtin is a long word, but it's a simple solution. It's the most important ingredient in neem oil. This powerful compound is a natural insecticide, but it doesn't work like synthetic chemicals. It doesn't kill insects directly. Instead, it disrupts their life cycle. Azadirachtin confuses insects. It stops them from feeding. It prevents them from molting, and it even disrupts their reproduction. This makes neem oil a powerful ally in the fight against garden pests. A shield against fungal foes. Neem oil is a multitasker. It's not just good for insects, it's also a potent fungicide. This means it can help control fungal diseases. Neem oil works by disrupting the growth of fungi. It stops them from spreading spores. These spores are how fungi reproduce. By stopping the spores, neem oil prevents the disease from taking hold. This makes it a valuable tool for preventing and treating common fungal issues. Neem oil, a partner, not a weapon. Neem oil is a powerful tool, but it's important to use it responsibly. Why? Because neem oil doesn't discriminate. It can affect both good and bad insects. Beneficial insects like ladybugs and bees are essential for a healthy garden. They pollinate plants and control pest populations naturally. To protect these beneficial insects, always use neem oil sparingly. Apply it in the late evening or early morning. That's when beneficial insects are less active. Using neem oil in your garden. Using neem oil is easy. You'll need to dilute it before spraying it on your plants. Use a spray bottle. Add a teaspoon of neem oil to a quart of water. Add a few drops of hand soap, ideally organic. This helps the neem oil mix better with the water. Spray your plants thoroughly. Make sure to get the undersides of the leaves. That's where pests like to hide. For best results, apply neem oil every 7 to 14 days. You can use it as a preventative measure or to treat existing problems. Neem cake, nourishing your garden naturally. The benefits of neem don't stop at the oil. Neem cake is another valuable product. It's what's left over after the oil is extracted from the seeds. Neem cake is an excellent organic fertilizer. It enriches the soil. Neem cake also acts as a natural pest repellent in the soil. It's a win-win. You can find neem cake at many garden centres. Add it to your soil when planting or use it as a top dressing around existing plants. Neem targets pests and diseases. Neem oil is effective against a wide range of pests and diseases. These include aphids, whiteflies, spider mites, mealybugs, and scale insects. It can also help control powdery mildew, black spot, and other fungal diseases. Neem oil is a versatile solution for many common garden problems. It's a safe and effective alternative to synthetic pesticides and fungicides. Gardening in harmony with nature. Neem oil is more than just a pesticide or fungicide. It's a reminder that nature holds the answers. By using neem oil, we're choosing a path of balance and sustainability. We're protecting our plants, we're respecting the environment, and we're working with nature, not against it. So embrace the power of neem and discover how it can be a great addition to your growing spaces. Okay, so I hope you got something out of that, and like I have. And the thing is that for me, I'm looking at neem oil as a backup or as an additional tool or weapon in my armory against pests and sometimes disease, as we've just seen. Now, this is the perfect time of year for me to be thinking about getting some neem oil and making up a solution. The other day I showed you a chafing beetle on one of the daffodils there. Now, as you know, I rely on nature to do a lot of my pest control for me. Obviously, we don't use any chemicals here to control the pests, so I'm looking for organic methods. Nature is the first. At the moment, we've got a lot of dandelion flowers out at the minute, bright yellow, and they attract insects like crazy. And I'm looking down into the field. There's no point in me even getting the camera down there because they'll just disappear. But all these insects are attracted to these yellow flowers, and then what happens? They're attracting the predators, and at the moment I've got a flock of starlings in the grass, picking them all off. So I don't need neem oil for that purpose. Having said that, if I had yellow flowers on, say, zucchini plants in the vegetable garden, again, I'd be looking at other animals to be taking control of those pests. Got to be a little bit careful with that, because obviously I don't want a great big starling bouncing around on any zucchini flowers, do I? So, you know, it's all about balance. I'm being distracted here because I've got two redstarts, two males, who are obviously fighting for their territory, and they're flying around, and as usual, they don't pay any attention, and they can get pretty close to you if you're not careful. But this is the other thing. More and more birds, blimey, they're really going for it. Let's hope I don't get flown into. The weather is warming up. Everything's getting active, as we've just seen, or I saw. And the pests are on their way, for sure. Remember last year I had black fly all over the hibiscus here, the front of the pavilion. They all got taken care of in the main by having a good population of crane flies that came in and took most of them away. But I did use a insecticidal soap that I made here using baking soda, not powder, and hand soap, not dish soap. And that video is also on the channel. And I'll put a link to that at the end of this one for you to have a look at. So I've got three things. I've got nature, I've got the baking soda solution, insecticidal soap, and now, potentially, as another backup, neem oil. Will I use neem oil extensively in the vegetable garden? Well, it's possible. If I was growing potatoes, I have a huge problem here with potato beetle or Colorado beetle. I've tried growing potatoes here a couple of times and I just get beaten up by potato beetle no end every single time. So I've stepped back from that. But maybe it's worth me trying it using neem. Now, if you've got any experience of Colorado beetle and neem oil, do let me know before I try it myself, because forewarned is forearmed, as they say. But what I will do is use the neem oil when we finish building the greenhouse, which is not far off now. We've got the windows in and the roof is on today. So we'll look at that next week just to see how we're getting on with that. But it could well be that I need something like a neem oil spray in that location because it's quite enclosed. So it can certainly help me with any powdery mildew issues I might get, which is always quite common in an enclosed space like the greenhouse. And when I want to come to wash it all down in the autumn or at the end of the growing season, maybe a spraying of that neem oil solution can help me eliminate any pests I might have in there ready to overwinter. So there's an option. But my point is that neem oil is a great product, yeah, for sure, but it isn't the first line of defense, so to speak. It should be the third. Nature first, perhaps baking soda solution or the neem oil, either one, but I'm going to stick with nature first, like I say, my starlings and my crane flies, and we'll go from there. And you never know, maybe these two lunatic redstarts might help me out as well if they stop fighting and taking over territory. But now take care, and I'll catch you next time.